So the frequently asked questions that I get from clients and investors and potential investors that want to invest into real estate most of the time is, Tochi, how can one invest in real estate? That is, how can one make money? Forget all these terminologies. How can one actually make money in real estate? All right, so let us dive right into it. I'm going to be listing out just a few points how you can make money, really make money in real estate as an investor. Now, one of these points is rental properties. What this simply means is owning a property, putting it up for rent, and actually receiving passive income, whether yearly, monthly, or even biannually through your property. All right, so we all know that the second most demanded basics of human life is shelter. After the first one being feeding, that is food. The second most demanded is shelter. People are very much interested in where they lay their head after the day's toil. So that is why real estate is one thing that can never go out of the picture in everyday human life. So if you have a property and you put it up for rent, it is a very wonderful way to make income. Property or properties, the more the better. The second one being vacation home, what we popularly know as Airbnb or shortlet. This is a very lucrative market right now in Nigeria. If you're thinking of having returns, fast and better returns on your rental properties, put it up for Airbnb or shortlet, what we popularly know as shortlet. Yes, under good management, your shortlet can have at least 100 days rental, that is occupation, 100 days occupation per annum. That is going to give you at least 2 times or 3 times of the rental value of that property. For example, let us say your property is in a location where you're renting for 3 million naira a year. With good management, you can make at least, I'm talking of the barest minimum, 6 to 9 million naira per annum on that very property. So rental is very lucrative. It's something that you should look into as an investor if you want more passive income. And mind you that when it comes to property, your property is increasing, the land it is sitting on is appreciating, and while you're making passive income when it comes to rental or lease or short stay, that is short let. So the next point is fixing and flipping. This simply means an old property, renovating an old property, and then reselling it or putting it up for passive income through renting or short let. You know that before a property can even get to the stage of being old, it has already, the investor, the owner has already acquired or recovered the investment he or she used to build up that house in the first place. So as time goes on, when a house has gotten to say 20, 30 years, it feels old, one can fix and flip, that is renovate it, make it modern, and continue to make money from it, either through rental or sell it off. Of course, you know that this is added money to you as an investor because you're going to be selling it higher than you should have sold it if you really wanted to sell it in that old state, right? So the next point is development, real estate development. This one is very capital intensive. You have got to have capital to become a real estate developer. But it's actually very lucrative as an investor because if you the more capital you have to go into it, the better. What this actually means is you buy a property, maybe a land, an open land, or and develop it. Develop properties on it. It can be properties, it can be shops, as the case may be, and then sell it out. This is very, very lucrative. However, as an investor going into real estate development, that is to become a developer, I am going to uh, encourage you to be an honest real estate developer. Be an honest real estate developer. Do what you're supposed to do. Because all these videos we're seeing online of people's hard earned money, sweat, toys over the years, and then government bringing it down, talk of demolitions and all that. We all know. To the layman, it looks like, oh, the government this, the government that, but we all know what is really going on behind the scene. Most of the time, it is the developer's fault. Most of the time. But that's not the purpose of this video. So if you're going in as a developer, you should do the right thing, right? So, however, as an investor, it's a very good business, very lucrative business. It's one of the surest ways to attain wealth. Yes. The next point is land banking. Land banking is one of the oldest and surest and safest way to make wealth through real estate. So it's all about land banking is all about buying land in an environment, in a promising environment. The key word is promising or potential, an environment that has potential of growth. But for the moment, it is underdeveloped. So you're buying that land in an environment that is underdeveloped, but has so much potential of growth. And the surest way to know is do your search, ask questions, go on Google if possible, browse what are government plans for that environment, what are the infrastructures about to come out or to be sited around that environment, because that is the only thing that is going to bring people to that environment, and people is money. Yes, where there are a lot of people going into where people are, human resources is the surest resources ever. So where there are human resources, where human beings are coming, money tends to change hands. Money tends to change hands. Other businesses, there are big infrastructures that comes into an environment, it draws other businesses alongside with it. And that is where your properties start to appreciate. That is where the land starts to appreciate. Whatever nature or real estate investment you have in that environment starts to appreciate. So land banking is the surest or one of the surest way of making returns on money on in real estate. Another and the last one is what we call the Real Estate Development Fund, REITs. I kept this one last because it's such a sensitive topic. Why I said it's such a sensitive topic is, first of all, let me explain what it is. It means putting money into real estate, that is investing a particular amount of money into real estate and getting some percentage, usually on the high side, over a short period of time. Now, why I said this is beautiful, and if done well, you're going to have a lot of returns on any investment that you make. And when we talk about real estate development funds, it's not most of the time it's not you're not getting an exchange for a physical property. That is, you're not getting a land or you're not buying a property. You're putting your money or giving your money to a developer so that he can use it for a development over a short period of time. You get your result. That is, you get your return, and then we get that money back and then some interest. So it's a wonderful setting such that instead of leaving that money in the bank for a period of, it can be for a period of 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 24 months. Instead of leaving it in the bank and inflation is going up and down on it, you can actually invest it with a developer and then get returns, some percentage. It could be 30%, 50%, 70%, as the case may be. However, why I said it is sensitive is it's more like let me use the word uh, Ponzi, a Ponzi scheme of real estate. Not exactly, but that is what it is if you're not careful. So your money, you need to be careful with the company you're doing it with, and you need to do your search. You need to be careful, do your search. But if you're able to do it well, it's a wonderful investment. Yes. Some people, I know someone who puts 10 million naira, into this, and his plan is for 12 months. After 12 months, he's been given 30% of the money that he puts. That's 3 million naira. And that is his house rent. So every year, the 10 million naira that should have sat in his account, depreciating as the dollar is going up and down, left and right, depreciating, he puts it into real estate investment. And after 12 months, he's given 13 million naira. And that 3 million naira is his rent. So the money is his money is working for him, and that is literally what real estate is about. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to stop here for now. These are the points as a real estate investor, as someone who wants to go into real estate. These are ways you can make money through real estate. All right. If you're here for the first time, if you're here in our channel, you've not subscribed, you've not liked, kindly like this video. Click on the subscription button and also click on your notification button to always be updated on any of our updates of our videos and all that. It's your girl Tochi Orabuche, your favorite real estate broker. Have a wonderful day.